Good evening and tonight, viewers. It's Three Roads Gaming. Last time, we got some memories. Today, we'll get some more. With that said, I went to Zora's domain because rain or shine, their cookpot's always going. And this guy wants 10 luminous stones. We have 41. Yeah. So, 10 luminous stones would sell for 700. 2 diamonds will sell for 1,000. 1 diamond, though, only sells for... one diamond only sells for 500, so... You give him more luminous stones, you're kind of, taking a bath on that one. And I don't think there's an amount that will ever, appease him. It's like giving
but
that...
if you need diamonds, say if you're rebuilding
That's
special
true.
weapons.
It's the easiest way to just get a diamond. So if you're not getting it for the money... Alright, let's go here. Wrong way. We're gonna go here. Excellent. Alright. First things first, we're going to this 1 star thing. Yep, that's a Korok. I was right. Okay, I need a duck. I don't care about losing 6 rupees. Especially when that gets me closer to the Guardians. I got a pretty surprisingly solid range. But my first goal is to go here. Also, there's an item in here somewhere. But first... Alright. We just have 1 memory left, probably. Alright. Also around here. There it is. Phantom armor. When I tried an abortive attempt at a cashless run for this game, Phantom armor was my set of choice because it starts at 8 apiece. Okay, please don't. Ah, crap. Oh, Lord. Fine. I'm going to save the Master Sword for Hyrule Castle. There we are. Oh yeah, I can remove this stamp now. If you want anything but screws or springs, you've got to destroy the main body. You can get screws and springs off the tentacles. Okay, fine. There is? Over here? Oh, it's... Oh, totally missed it. Hey, we got one of our 10 luminous stones back. Should have brought some ancient arrows. Oh well. I'm not going back. Alright. You need magnesis for this one. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna get an introduction to Hyrule Castle. This is Calamity Ganon doing his thing. Hyrule Castle has its own little dedicated map. There we are. Rivali's Gale is also very handy here. Generally going to want to stay indoors. I want to go up to the main castle itself. Also, Zora armor is going to play pretty nice here with all these waterfalls. As a matter of fact, if it's raining, I'd even recommend it. This is the main. Oh no, there's gonna be something in there if I try and... I think like an enemy will show up if I go too far in there. Which we don't want. I want to get to the main castle because that is where... Ooh. Bomb arrows. Won't kick those out of bed. Alright, I'm gonna switch to Zora armor here. And this is why I have all this stamina, chow. Okay, it's on one of these bridges up here in the castle.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Thank you, Rivali. Either there or an equivalent tower. Yes, right here. You can't put pins in here either. Though, I mean, it's kind of a self-contained area, so, you know, who cares? Yep, we found them all. We gotta go talk to Impa. But first, there's a thing I want to do in the castle. Alright, we're gonna go see Impa, but first, there's a thing we want in this castle. Here's Zelda's study. Edge of duality. I'll take it. Just sworn at room had something in there. Oh well. I don't really care all that much. What I do care about is... Oh, yeah. What I want is, I think, right... I want to go to the very bottom possible entrance. Maybe over here? Yes, I'm heading in the correct direction. I see a Korok thing, but I don't care about that. Alright. There we are. Now that I'm indoors, don't have to worry about the wet floors. Or wet walls, rather. There are actually two things I want. I don't even care about... I'll grab the out of the way key swings. First thing I want is right here. Or thereabouts. Once we light the torch, gotta have a torch lighting puzzle in a Zelda. Making a Zelda game and not having a torch puzzle is like going to Jerusalem and not visiting the Sexateria. And that'll make it easier to get back in. That way I won't have to deal with that Guardian Gauntlet. The other thing we want is also down at the bottom chunk of the castle. I'd even be passed through here. The thing that I want is... I guess I don't need the Zora's armor anymore. There we are. I don't even know where I am. That's fine. I'll take it. Okay. I don't feel like I should have been able to do that, but whatever. You know, where the hell is the eye? There's gotta be an eye here. Alright, Rivali's Gale time. I'm gonna get back up here. That's fine. Ooh, maybe I can go down through here. Oh. Ooh, bomb arrows. Matter of fact, don't mind if I do. They deal a lot more damage. That's fine. Yeah, the master... Ooh! Okay, I think I can go down through here. Yeah, the Royal Guard shield has high stats, but it's terrible for combat because it breaks almost immediately. No, I want to go down. I don't want to go up. Maybe if I get outside, though. Maybe this is the way. That's a Royal Guard's... Oh, Rusty Claymore. Well, makes sense. Poor bastard never knew what hit him. Oh well. Nope. Royal Guard uniform. Kinda useless to me. Okay. Go through. Went through there. I don't think I came this way. Oh, this is gonna be the dining hall. Lots of food type ingredients there. I don't care. I do not care about any of you. There we are. That's the rough direction in which I wish to head. Which I wish to head down. What I want is in the basement. Well, that achieved nothing. Yeah, screw you, buddy. I think this will let me outside. Okay, cool. And there's a chest. Ancient arrows! I knew there were some in here. Okay, so what I want is... I actually want to go down to that one that's... one here that's in the water. Yes, this one right here. Yeah. Got everything you need. I'm not holding on to this for its combat prowess. Rather, I'm holding on to it for a side quest. Diamonds! Hell yeah. Alright, back to the Master Sword. That's true, I could. When you upgrade the cold weather gear to its max, you cannot be frozen.
You'll be good.
Yes. But I can pick up these guys. Normally, if I tried that, they would freeze me. Alright. So how these work? Give yourself a bomb, and then you move on over here. Don't tell me this is just going to take me back to the shrine. Okay, I think this takes me even lower. Might be where I want to go. Saw a Korok altar, but my eyes on the prize. Okay, yes. This is where I want to be. Want to be in the prison. Or the lockup, as they called it. See here. There we are. Oh, Blizzard Rod. I don't care about either of them. I'm going to switch to a Royal Broadsword for easier combat. The thing I want is not this. Though I will not kick that out of bed. All we want is down here. So the eye is kind of the main threat here, but we can hit the body, and his HP will go down. There we are. Alright. See what all goodies. Enoch's Tooth. Makes sense he wouldn't have guts. Alright, what is my worst shield? Tough call. I like the versatility of the Guardian shield. So I'm going to drop a Knight shield. Hylian shield, best shield in the game. If memory serves... Oh yeah, I gotta hit X to leave the area. Memory serves, I believe it can tank 27 Guardian lasers. The only other shield that can tank at least one is the Daybreaker, which can tank 2. So yeah, best shield in the game, bar none. It is not for shield surfing. Don't use it for that. It's for serious combat.
You're recording a Let's Play of Rage Bait? Absolutely.
Yes, but I'm not a rage baiter. Okay, let's go pay a visit to Impa. She's gonna have one last memory for us to claim. And then we will be done with this side quest. Well, I guess it's a main quest. Basically, it ensures we get the post-credits ending. I think it might also unlock a couple of other side quests. We just have to do those other side quests.
Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh.
I'm not going to hurry to the princess.
Oh.
I will. But I got other things to do.
Ah. Oh. Yeah.
But yes, there is a 13th memory.
Oh.
Yeah, I should be able to get there in a half day's time from this village. Or I could just warp to the shrine near the stable and get there immediately. Well, not immediately, but in much less time. That's such a weird way to put it. Maybe they're giving you a hint about it, even though... I guess if you've only gone to the quest areas. Alright. Hey, Beetle. Oh, yeah. We've got a beetle in our inventory, so Beetle will go nuts over the beetles.
He gets so excited.
There we are.
He only does it once.
True. I don't know why he suddenly... I don't know why he suddenly starts talking in the third person. I mean, I understand the implication of that. I understand the implications in regards to... No. Like, I understand in Japanese what it means when someone begins speaking in the third person. It's around here. Somewhere. In Japanese, when someone starts speaking in the third person, it's... Or rather, when they speak in it at all, it's meant to be kind of childish. Realm from Final Fantasy VI does it. Juvia from Fairy Tail did it. It kind of like they're either a child or got kind of an arrested development going on. So I guess the implication is, if it's the same in Japanese, that he gets so excited by the beetles that he reverts to a childlike state. Like a bunch of British women. Sees the beetles and he starts screaming.
From 100 years ago, I am here.
I know you're inside Hyrule Castle.
It is now time for you to
No,
defeat
I've got
Ganon.
things to do, like shrines.
Battle.
Also DLC. I gotta do a bunch of DLC. Alright, I'm gonna save and call it an episode. Next time, shrines, side quests, shrine quests. We'll see what happens. It's been Three Roads Gaming. Sure, I'm glad the road brought you here. Hope it brings you back my way again soon. Have a good one, everybody.